Yo, 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 what is going on, good people? I hope everybody is being good. I'd like to welcome you back to my player career mode featuring myself, aka L.D.B. And coming off the back of the last episode where we signed our first professional contract with Perth Glory and played in a pre-season tournament where our performances, yeah, weren't the greatest in the first two games, but in the third game, we managed to put up a top performance, getting two assists, and that allowed us to walk away with a 2-1 win at the end of the game and also gain some manager favor. Because as you can see, getting ready for the very first match of our season, I have been selected in the starting lineup. Yes, this is what we have been working for. Our goal has been achieved, and we are officially a professional footballer. For our first game, we come up against the Western Sydney Wanderers, who are a very strong team IRL. They're not doing too bad. I've actually watched them play a couple of times against Perth Glory, so I knew that in order to maintain my starting position, I would have to put up an extra top performance in this one. Probably even better than the two assist performance I put up in the last game. So anyway, to kick this one off, it was not the greatest start to the league at all. As you can see, Daniel Pena managed to break our line and put Western Sydney 1-0 ahead. And yeah, it didn't end there. Like, they just kept coming at us in the first 35 minutes of the game. They didn't give us a chance. It was like versing prime Man City. But we managed to get a few opportunities on the ball, showing our ability to keep a hold of the ball and see some good passes down the line. But every time Western Sydney came forward, they looked really dangerous and made it hard for us to get out of our box. As you can see in the 42nd minute, this was one of our first opportunities to get away from them, and we almost scored, but the keeper managed to get a hand to it and keep the score at 1-0, affording us a corner. Unfortunately, the keeper made a brilliant double save off this corner and left us stranded, gave us another corner, but as you guys will see, we weren't able to profit off this one. Once again, yeah, proving that we need a little bit more work, a bit more training, both just myself as well as the team. But you know what? It's only the first game of the season. It's only the first half of the season, and we've got a long season to go. Hopefully, we'll pick it up and start putting some points on the board. But kicking off in the second half, we had an opportunity moving forward with Taggart, but as you can see, he wasn't able to make a finish out of it, and the ball got cleared away by Western United. I have to apologize, guys. I've been saying Western Sydney Wanderers all along, but it's actually Western United. Western Sydney Wanderers wear red and black, not green and black. I just got to apologize for that. Sorry. But yeah, as you can see, eventually we managed to equalize, make the score 1-1, and we were hoping, well, I was hoping we could hold on to this so we could at least open the season with 1 point. But as you can see, thanks to a terrible giveaway by yours truly, Western United went on to score a second goal and eventually win this game 2-1. Once again, terrible performance by myself, only managing to hit one of the manager's objectives, and that pushed us back down to the bench. But like I said before, this is going to be a long season. We've got a lot of proving to do. We don't have experience as a professional footballer. We've just been given a contract out of the blue. So, yeah, take each day as it comes, take each game as it comes, and hopefully we can put in better performances as the season goes on. But coming up in our next game, because of my terrible performance in the last one, I came on as a substitute, and just as I came on as a substitute, we managed to go one up thanks to a goal from Taggart. We almost had an opportunity to go two up, but Taggart scuffed this one, and yeah, we couldn't finish it well. I wouldn't say he scuffed it. The keeper actually saved it. So, good effort from him. But nonetheless, we managed to hold on to that goal and finally slapped 3 points on the board thanks to a goal from Taggart up front. Not only that, but I think this game, yeah, was a little bit of a better performance. The rating doesn't show that, but I believe I played much better. So following that, we went in to make a few decisions and yeah, build up our player personality. And then it was time to step into another game. Once again, coming off the bench against Adelaide United in the 63rd minute. And yeah, I was really hoping to start picking up my performances now because I haven't been the greatest in the first two matches. So coming off the bench, I knew that in this one I really had to make a difference. Being 1-0 down. Yeah, we wanted points, man. We are Perth and we here for glory. So in the 68th minute, we managed to get onto the ball, play a couple of passes around, and yeah, I think I got my first assist in this one officially for the league as a professional footballer, thanks to a Williams finish. And then in the very next highlight, I could have probably ran through on goal, but being a midfielder, I was looking for another assist. Unfortunately, my man couldn't finish, but it wouldn't matter because the game would end as a 1-all draw. Not the greatest result, but not the worst. A point is a point. It's better than nothing. As my best friend's mum always says, a half a loaf is better than no loaf. At least you're still gonna eat something. So yeah, much better performance in this one. We managed to come away with an 8.7 rating and one assist. As you can see, we hit most of our manager objectives and even walked away with the player of the match. So yeah, well done. Our first real achievement as a footballer. So heading into the next one, we were coming up against Wellington Phoenix, a team from New Zealand. Now, I don't know too much about this team. I haven't really followed them that much, but um, yeah, I've never really played the A League, so to me, every game is a big game, and every game is a must win. So, once again, looking to make a difference off the bench, I decided to go with the successful dribbles for my enhanced targets, and boy, did I step it up. Yep, I put on a little bit of a show with some sleek, fancy footwork. And just by our luck, in the 76th minute, the Wellington Phoenix played a bad pass, and our front man Williams managed to capitalize on that, put us 1-0 up, and give us some points to fight for the rest of the game. That said, it wouldn't be a hard job because we would manage to hold on to that 1-0 victory and slap another 3 points onto the board. And yeah, once again, putting in a good performance off the bench individually. I hit my dribbles were perfect. I don't think I lost the ball once in a dribble, and I hit my manager rating, and slowly building my way back up to the starting lineup again. But it's time to apply some traits. And while that's going on in the background, I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of history about myself. I know in game I've made myself as a 25-year-old player, but I've only done that because that's the oldest that EA will allow a person to make a player. I am actually 36 years old. I'm probably never going to pick up a ball or a pair of boots again, but my passion for the game has never died. That's why I play the game, well, on screen at least. I watch a lot of football. I am an Arsenal supporter, in case you haven't seen my profile picture. Gonna till I die. But yeah, guys, that's just a little bit about myself. If you want to know any more, put some questions down into the comments. But following that, after distributing our skill points, we moved up to a 74 rating, and it was time to step into a game against the Brisbane Roar. Now, this is a little bit of a special game for me because when we first moved to Australia, the first state that we lived in was Brisbane, and I enjoyed watching them play. That time they were called the Brisbane Lions. Now they've changed their name to the Brisbane Roar. But at that time they were dominating, and they were thrashing teams left, right, and center. They won the league. I think that was the year 2004, 2005, 2006. All of those seasons they dominated, and gave the league somebody else to be scared of. And in that time, I was living in Brisbane, and I just started playing football. And so you can imagine, that was my goal. Like before I moved to Perth, my goal was to one day play for the Brisbane Lions. But unfortunately, moving from Brisbane to Perth, that opportunity never ever came to pass. That said, in this game, being a special one, I knew that I had to put in a good performance. And in the third minute, we managed to open the scoring when I took the ball down a freak run down the right, managed to find Taggart in the box with a cutback, and get the 1-0 finish. But it wouldn't matter because in the 27th minute, O'Shea, who looks like he's about 59 years old with that grey hair, also got a cutback in the box and managed to finish his goal to make it 1-1. That said, we didn't stop. I was really determined in this game, and yeah, Taggart and I were building up a connection with each other. I constantly seemed to find him on the pitch. But that said, I'm also looking to start scoring goals, and I had an opportunity in the 63rd minute. Unfortunately, it was blocked. Then I went for a long ranger in the 74th. Unfortunately, that was saved too. But I didn't give up. The motivation is there, the determination is there. I finally got a couple assists in. I got to get a goal, and once again, another block. Unfortunately, we couldn't score. And yeah, Brisbane just capitalized on the chances they had. And yeah, it was disappointing, a real disappointing game because out of the whole episode, this is the best game I think I've played. And not just me, but the rest of the team played really well. So, it was disappointing to walk away with the loss because I believe that we really deserved it. That said, what do you do when you lose and you're feeling a bit down? We go shopping. Yes, it was time to do some shopping. And we bought a few things, spent a little bit of money, put a smile back onto our faces. And yeah, started feeling a bit better again. But jumping into the league table, we see that after 5 games, we're sitting in 5th place with only 7 points, which is terrible if you ask me. First place has 15 points. That's 8 points ahead of us, which means we got some work to do if we want to catch up. But yeah, my player is growing nicely from 68 to 74 in a matter of months. Not doing too bad, though I wish it would show on the pitch. As you can see in terms of our stats, we've played 5 games, and in those 5 games we got 2 assists. Out of those 5 games, we only started 2. But yeah, we really need to start picking up our performances. That's it, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Um, Stay tuned for the next one, and stay safe, stay blessed, and I hope to catch you all next time. Peace.